going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 73 of our Watford career mode. And today, three big old games. We got a game in the Carabao Cup against Burnley, then a big game in the league against Everton, and then a huge game in the Champions League against Bayern Munich after our poor result last time out against Zagreb. We're going to need to be getting something from that Bayern game. But first, we got the Cup game. We're going to be going for all of these trophies this year, you guys, so it's imperative that we still put out a decent team. But we also have to be wary of that Premier League game. We cannot be losing Premier League games as the year goes by. So what we are going to do is change a couple things around. Let's get McKennie a start. Forward line, we'll go with Keane and Kana, who's... Well, no, we won't go with Kana just yet. We'll go with Grealish, but Kana's going to play a little bit of a portion of what we're going to attempt to do this year because Deulofeu is going to be missing the year, which means Kana's going to be playing a little bit more, and the wide positions are going to be a little bit thinner than we thought they would originally be because we sold Harrison Barnes because we were going to move Deulofeu down and to cover, but didn't really work out that way, and now it's sort of an issue. Maybe if we sell Kana on in January and then bring in another winger, maybe, but for now we'll see. So let's jump into it. Watford, Burnley, Carabao Cup. Let's go. Nicely played there. Bore's on it. Clip back inside. Really nicely played. Here's Boyd. Clips it into the middle, and oh my god. You've got to go to the ball. It's 1-0 to Burnley. I hate that. I hate that particular thing so much. When players don't go to the ball. Hurtado scores. What in the world are we thinking, lads? What are we thinking? Burnley have started really, really well. It's good football here. It's a good pass in there, and he's just not going to it. You've got to go to it. It's an easy enough header for him. Hurtado, Jesus, gives them the lead. Poor giveaway here. We slide that through. We can. Nicely played. Here's Kent again. Cuts back inside, and Kent's going to go for goal. Not the type of shot I wanted there. Tried to really bend it into that corner, but not the greatest of attempts. McKennie racing forward, finds Grealish. Grealish manages to turn and then give it right to the guy I didn't want it to go to. Is he offside? No, he's not. He's onside, and he goes for goal. That's a massive save. I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed because everyone is outrunning all my players. I did not up the speed, and I don't up the speed ever, really. But at the moment, we are just being dealt with in that kind of manner as Grealish is in on goal, cuts back inside, and puts it right at the goalkeeper. But yeah, it's like that pulling motion that they do all the time, which is completely illegal in football. That one's the one that messes me up. Nice win there by Joe Gomez. Can he get it out there? He can, and here's Grealish. Grealish running with it. Cuts back inside nicely. And Grealish can get it across. Brilliant ball from Grealish, and it's a good finish as well. That pass from Jack Grealish was stunning, to say the least. Brilliantly placed. He cuts back inside here. And look at this pass. Brilliant. And it's a really good run as well, which is something we've gotten there. Finally, and he's just smashed it. Diving Nick Pope can't quite get to it, and we've leveled it up here just before the hour mark. Nice takeaway there. Can we slide it out wide? We can. Here's Ismail Sarr. And can Ismail Sarr get away? He just does. Can he slip it back into space? He can. Brilliant ball across. It's a great save as well by Nick Pope. Does well to cover up that spot. Couldn't quite get it past him. There's only a minute to go, and this goes straight to penalties, I'm pretty sure, which is a doomsday type of scenario on this difficulty. Penalties. Can we see if we can nick a winner here? Back inside to Keane. Nope, turns away. It's cleared, and that will do it. Assuming someone gets under that. Thank you. This has been frustrating, to say the least. I have no idea why Burnley have been so ridiculously difficult to play against, but this is straight to penalties, and we don't exactly have good penalty takers for the current time being. Can we put this in the corner? Barco set to take, and he saved it out of the bloody corner. This is what I'm talking about. Nick Pope is taking a bloody penalty, and he scores it. Vinicius to take his penalty, and he puts it away. I cannot believe I can't believe we saved that one in the corner. And he's hit the post. Alright, we're level here after two. One make and one miss apiece. Keane to try and put it in the corner. And he saved that again too. See, this is what I'm talking about on this difficulty in terms of penalties, as I saved that one as well. McKennie to take his. He's missed the whole bloody goal. He's missed the whole goal. And look at that. That's a good penalty. I'm going to put this in the corner again. And I know he's going to save it, but whatever. Sarr to take. Oh, he goes the wrong way, surprisingly. That's a good penalty, but we have to save this one or we're out. Simmons. Oh, he saved it. All right, here we go. Sudden death. Fernandez to take. He's going to try and put it in that bottom corner. Oh, and he's hit the bloody post, and he was going to save it anyway. Oh, come on. Boyd misses the whole thing. I cannot believe this is still going on. It's Alger to take. Look at that. I barely touched that. And he takes it, and oh, it's a great penalty. All right, come on. Can we save this? Come on. To win the whole bloody thing, Rui. Renato Sanchez. Yes! Thank you! Get out of my face, Burnley. I've had enough. We win the shootout. It's an awful shootout. Misses all over the place. 3-2 after 14 penalties. I cannot believe they're saving those ones in the corner. I mean, that's ridiculous, those saves. Ridiculous. And I'm glad to see the back of Burnley. We played them already, I believe, earlier in the year, too. I don't want to play them anymore. That was ridiculously difficult, and I have no idea why. But we persevere and just get through, regardless of my whining. So now we have Everton. Unbelievable. We have Everton here. Can we keep going in the Premier League? We're tied top of the table. So we have a little bit to play for. I think Kent is going to be the only change we make. And that will be the only change we make. Let's go. Everton, Watford. Let's see if we can keep it up in the Prem. Nicely turned. One more. Nicely done. We slip this into Hernandez. We can. Can we do something here? Can we clip this over? We can. It's a brilliant clip. And Jonathan David forces a really good save early on. Lovely little bit of football there. Just couldn't quite get it past the goalkeeper. One more. Nicely done. Here's Kent. We've got men forward here. On that wing, waiting for that run. It didn't come, but Kent is in space. Always put it just past the post. Oh, buddy, you got to be finishing that. They opened up for him. The other two weren't open. On the 3-on-2, it opened up. You've got to finish. It's blocked, but it comes back, and it's a good little ball in there, and he's in space, and he goes for goal. It's a good finish. That's 1-0. Just didn't step in front of him, did we? Oh, man. Ugh. Not great. It's good football. He breaks into that space, and then he just maneuvers it onto his left foot as we step. Cuts back out. It's Will Hughes scoring against us after we sold him away. It's a good step out, but we've got to be doing better. And Everton, just before half hour, grabbed the lead. Decore. Slips it across to Jonathan David. Jonathan David turns and does well to find Hernandez. Does well to beat his man just a bit. And he finds Fabian. And Fabian! Oh, it's a good save. I wanted him to take that with his right foot. But it's a really good save by the man in net. I still think it's not Pickford, it's Rajkovic. But a massive, massive opportunity once again. Thwarted by the goalkeeper. Nicely played. It's good football here. Get it out there. Vinicius on it. Can he get it across? He can. He can find Hernandez, who goes for goal. And are you kidding me with that save? That's a really good save from Rajkovic. Jesus. As that gets headed down, can't quite get up in the air to head it on. Kent is going to get to this and heads it back into the danger zone. Can't quite do anything, and they almost give it away. They do give it away. It's Hernandez. What are they thinking here? And they can't quite get it across, though. Can Fabian win that? Not quite. Wow, it's a lovely little turn there. Slips it into Will Hughes. He gets it across. It's a good block, but it's going to fall right to the man there. It's 2-0 to Everton. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know why we're not finishing anything. Nothing is going in the net. And they go down the other end and score. It's Hughes again who slips it in, and Rui gets out to it. And it just falls to the man there at the top of the box, or on the penalty spot. No one near him. Just taps it into an empty net. And our not-so-great form looks like continuing. Oh, come on. Decore can't shove off Groenveld, but I'm getting shoved off by everybody right now. Coming forward. Blocked away. Oh, it's a good ball into space. It's 3-0. The defending is so bad all of a sudden. We've won 1 of 4. And everything has just gone to hell, and I don't understand why. I don't know what's going on. It's a good play, and he just doesn't step in front. He's just all alone in the middle. And I don't know what is going on. I just don't. We're playing so badly. We're not finishing any chances, and we're letting up more chances than we normally do. Here's Kent. Cuts inside. Does well enough. It's blocked. Can Kent get there? He can, and we've pulled one back. 25 minutes to go. Can we pick the ball up? Not quite, but we got a little bit lucky here. Tight angle. Goes for goal. It's blocked, and he just gets there just ahead of the... almost heads it out of his hands, really. And into the back of the net. And we finally scored a goal off a chance that really shouldn't have come as a goal. We've had plenty of chances that should be goals, but we got a lot to do still. Back across. Nicely won. Here's Hernandez. Come on. Why are these teams being so rough with me? Jesus. Are they going to send him off? Feel free. Oh, good. He's gone. All right. 10 men Everton now. And it's woken up just a little bit. And finally someone gets punished for one of those ridiculous tackles. 20 minutes to go against 10 men. Can we pull off the miracle? Still holding on to it, Jonathan David. Still holding on. You get it inside there. He can, and that's a really bad turn. It's a little bit lucky. And that's not who I wanted that to go to. 20 minutes, 10 men. We need 2 goals at least. Nicely played. Barco can make the run. He can, and that's a lovely ball into him. And he needs to finish this, and Barco does not. And the touch, he's so fast. His touches are heavy. You can't turn and get into a position that we should have done there, and it's just one of those things that's continuing to haunt us. Nicely played. Grealish does well to lose his man and break into space. Grealish gets it back. Ismail Yassar, he's finished it, and there's an opportunity here to grab a point after being 3-0 down. It's a good turn from Grealish. He finds Sarr, takes his time, and slots it past Rajkovic, who's been brilliant today. It's a really good finish, and it's a really good bit of play. Now there's 5 minutes, or 3 minutes. Can we possibly grab ourselves a draw here? It's clipped outside. There's so much space. It's blocked out of play. We're going to have one opportunity here if we can get the ball back. Come on, press. There he is, offside. All right, 30 seconds. Here it is. The game. Another game we don't deserve to lose, but everyone's been ultra clinical. Back outside. Sarr. Back inside to Barco, one more time. Nicely done. There's a bit of space. If someone can make that run out there. Gets it across. And it's Barco! Oh, it's taken a big old deflection and gone right into Rajkovic's hands, and we lose this game. I can't believe how badly we've been playing, or how clinical everybody's been, and how unclinical we've been. We're normally so much more clinical than that. We're not finishing anything. Chelsea win, Arsenal win, City win, and they all score 4. After that game against Tottenham, I thought we were really going to push on, but it's been the complete and utter opposite. We've been just not scoring goals. We just haven't been scoring goals, and now we're in a really bad position in our group if we lose this one. So let's jump into it. Bayern, Watford. We need to turn it around. We need to start winning games again. Back in across, nicely done, and Ismail Yassar does manage to get away. He slips it into a good space, and we go for goal. We force a really good save out of the man in goal. I'm not sure who it is. It's not Neuer, but it's a really good save nonetheless. We're going to come on to it. Fabian here gets it back. Here's Vinicius. And can Vinicius force something here? Does cut back inside. Slips it across. Brilliantly done. Oh, it's another really, really good save by the Bayern goalkeeper. Bit straight, but another one hit with a lot of venom. Oh, nice turn back inside. It's played out. Can we step up, please? We do. It's going to come back to him, though. It's a really good save from Rui. Oh, we cannot let teams just walk into our box. It happens more often than it ever really should, as that header comes down and it's a goal. And Bayern take the lead on 25 minutes. Annoying. That comes in. It's clipped in, and he just gets up and gets a head onto it. Ahead of our guys there. Who is that? It's Milinkovic-Savic. He gives them the lead. And we're behind again. One more. Nicely played forward. Hernandez gets it out there, and it's out wide now to Sarr. This is a good move from us. And to Sarr. Penalty, please. Thank you. These teams have been sliding in a lot recently. A lot. The last 2 episodes, really, it's only come about. Hernandez is set to take it. I'm going to put it in the corner. Will he save it? No, he will not. He didn't even move, and we've leveled it back up again. 1-1. 33 minutes gone, and we're back in it. A loss here would be very detrimental to what we're trying to accomplish. But we've leveled it back up. It's a good penalty. The goalkeeper just didn't even move that time. And it's just like that. It's 1-1. Can we get there? We can. Vinicius does just nick it away and race into that space. Can he get inside? He can. And Vinicius, can he get it across? He can, and it's Hernandez. He's tapped it in. Brilliantly done by Vinicius Jr. And Hernandez is on home to grab his second of the day. Very nice stuff. That's just hooked in here. He does so well to get away. And this cross just toe taps it forward. Very nicely done from Vinicius. Exactly what we were looking for. As he comes off the line, that defender there. I don't know if someone was at the back post there. He had to mark, but very strange time to come off the line. And just before halftime, we've taken the lead. Nicely done. It's a good turn to Corey. Very nicely played. Here's Jonathan David. And this running here. I'm waiting for that run from Hernandez. It came a little bit late, but he snuck into that space and forced a really good save. Oh, come on. You've got to make that run. The gap was there, but it came a little bit late. It eventually got there, but he didn't have the space to maneuver and to fire an attempt on goal. But Vinicius has one here, and it's forced a really good save out of the goalkeeper. That one's got to be going in as well. Hernandez turns nicely. He can get it out there. He can. One more. And it's Vinicius in space. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but he does manage to get there. Another slide tackle missed by Kimmich. And can he slip it across? He can. It's a good turn, but not enough space to have a shot. But Decore's going to have one here, and it's over the bar. Not a lot of openings. They're a physically tough side, Watford. We're kind of struggling still to kind of make it out of tackles. We don't As soon as someone's on our back, we lose the ball. It's just almost a foregone conclusion most of the time. As Hernandez does well. And I was going to slip that across, but defended really well. Corner set to come in. Can we grab an all-important third? As that gets cleared away. It's going to come down. Back across to Decore. Back outside. And Reguilon's onside. It's just... What is that? Oh, it's a penalty. Finally, we're doing something about the pulling, which is just ridiculous. That's... Yeah, pulled on the shirt. Hand on the shirt. Fouled there, too. Give me the penalty. I'm going to go down the middle. Hernandez to take. I've hit the bar. Jesus Christ. He didn't move again, by the way. It's difficult. I don't think I've ever scored down the middle on this difficulty. They save. It's just like a foregone conclusion that they're going to save like half your penalties regardless. So, I mean, it's difficult, but that time, I mean, it has to go in the at least be on target. Back out to Barco. We slip it through to Hernandez. We can. Barco's making a good run. Not quick enough to get by that player. But Hernandez does well to cut back inside. It goes for goal. Forces a good save. Oh, cannot quite find the back of the net. We've had a couple chances here. And a late goal would be heartbreaking if Bayern were to score it. Up the swing now. Go back. All the way back. No? Oh, they did blow the whistle. 2 minutes gone. A win here. A huge win. We've been in this slump. We got to get out of it, and the only way you're going to get out of it is if we start scoring goals and start winning games, and we did it there. That's all we needed and what we've done. 2-1. The other two teams, Zagreb and Salzburg, haven't played. A Salzburg win would be nice, and then we'd be tied top, which would be preferable. As you can see, we are in third. 3 points back at Chelsea, 3 points back at City after that loss to Everton. Level with United and West Ham. Let's take a look. Let's get rid of all of these. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Everything has just been seemingly frustrating in today's episode, hasn't it? Even that just then. Everything would go bounce back and I'd have to redo it again. But let's take a look at where we are in the group. Champions League. And after 2 games, we are behind Zagreb, who beat Salzburg. So Zagreb are on 6, we're on 3, and Salzburg and Bayern are on 1. A win over Salzburg will go a long way. If Zagreb now can be the team to, beat up everyone else, that would be ideal also, guys. But next episode, we are going to jump into it, and we will get Salzburg next time. We drew City in the Cup, which is harsh. Bournemouth, Salzburg, and Stoke. And then we have Chelsea in the league the episode after that. So huge games coming our way, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.